Today we are down at Pencoed College at the campus because we are here for the Deaf Rugby. The Wales Deaf Rugby team are here showing people how to do rugby, but also how does that work for people who are part of the community. For those who don't know, I'm actually hard of hearing, which means that even in just day-to-day life, I will not hear things. I will hear things wrong. I can't tell what a noise is. So when you're playing rugby, that means you're focused on playing rugby. How do you actually get to understand or hear what the ref is saying when the whistle's blowing? Because I know for myself, and each person's journey with hearing loss is different, but if I'm concentrating on something else, you could set off the loudest rocket of fireworks next to me and I won't hear it because I am focusing too much on something that is on in a different direction. So when you're playing rugby and you are focusing on, I need the ball, what strategy have I got, I need to tackle, or I need to move forward, I would not be able to hear anything else going on. If you are completely deaf as well, you won't hear nothing. So it's going to be very interesting to see how a sport which perceives, when you look at it, looks so verbal, then how does that actually translate over? Because I love rugby. It's part of being Welsh for me. We have cheered on the Wales rugby team even when, back in the day, I remember when we'd lose every match and we would still watch it and keep cheering it on. So how does rugby incorporate into something that somebody like myself can actually do? So hopefully we are going to go in and we're going to be able to speak to people and find out what are the ways that this is done differently so that you can actually get involved with the game fully, but listening, and how is it accessible for people. Because remember, getting outside for anybody is great, but especially for youngsters, get out, get some fresh air, burn off some energy, make friends, do something different, learn skills that are all transferable. So that's what we're going to do today, and my youngest is my videographer for the first time as well. So let's check it out. So I'm with Paul, who used to be in Deaf Rugby, and as you can see now has a different path. So Paul, would you like to tell me about how does Deaf Rugby sort of work with the sort of team spirit, and how does it play out in the sport as well?
It's like with any team sport, it's not just about the individual, it's about the whole team. And the ethos of Deaf Rugby, when I was playing, which is a very long time ago now, we were all of different levels of hearing. They were profoundly deaf, they were partially hearing, and we learned to work together to use each other's skills to make a really good team. And we went out to New Zealand and we won the World Cup. And through the skills of working together, not just relying on your hearing, but relying on scanning it, looking for your teammates. I think it builds a better rugby player rather than just relying on a call to pop, or you've just got to use what other senses you've got, your eyesight, and you've got to be more switched on to what's happening in the game. And we came together as a team out in New Zealand, and as the following teams did, and I think it's just brilliant because we worked so hard together. And we just a team. I just seen Paul now over there where I'm in New Zealand with. So there's someone else I know. But as an ethos, as Deaf Rugby goes, I think is fantastic. It brings youngsters together who maybe thought that they had no chance of playing a team sport or any sport really, and coming together in a team environment, being coached by these guys, giving their time, working hard, and they develop. Maybe they won't go on and play senior rugby, but they get that opportunity to do it, which is everything in this day and age. It's always all about the opportunity.
And with rugby, when you're playing deaf rugby, is there any difference in the rules or the way the game is played, or is it the same?
No, it's exactly the same. The only thing is, obviously, where you've got players who are profoundly deaf, when the whistle goes, you've got to tap and let them know what is happening. But apart from that, the rules are completely the same, and it's just as hard and physical as any other form of rugby.
What would you say to someone who thinks, do you know what, I'd love to do rugby, I've got a hearing impairment, but I'm not sure, I haven't got the confidence? What would you say to encourage them? Come
to sessions like this, have a go, because that's what it's all about. You might not like rugby, but there might be other sports you could play. Yeah. In the deaf community, that You know, it could be football. There's football, there's deaf football. There's all sports. There's a deaf version of it, or a deaf team playing that sport. Give it a go. You know, rugby might not be for you, but other sports might be. And any team sport develops confidence, makes you feel good. You're playing with, you make friends for life. Always friends for life in team sports. You might not see them for a long time, but when you do, it's like going back.
Like riding a bike, you're just straight back.
30 odd years, absolutely, yeah.
So you said New Zealand. Where else did you travel in the world with deaf rugby?
Apart from New Zealand, nowhere far away. We went to France, we went to England, but those were the big. New Zealand was the big one for me. 2002. Fantastic memories, fantastic time, and fantastic boys that we were playing with. They were, never forget it.
Yeah.
Absolutely never forget it.
And I think that's the thing people don't realise about sport. It's not just about kicking a ball or carrying a ball. It's that interconnection, that community, isn't it?
Absolutely,
that you build up,
yeah. It's hard, I know, because when you've got a squad and there's only 15 on the pitch at one time, those other boys are still they're still part of it. Whether they impact players coming on later on, or whether they just cheering you on, you know. It is everything makes that difference, pushes you to win, and it's brilliant. And you see the youngsters coming together now with this, and it gives you heart.
Yeah, it's lovely to see them all have fun, and they can just be themselves because everyone understands and everyone is in the same boat, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Not
just being the only one in a group. You're in the group.
You're in the group. You are the group.
That's it. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
I'm with Ellen. I'm from Wales Deaf Rugby as well. Hi, Ellen. I was trying to say what your role is and also what about Deaf Rugby.
Yeah, so I am the current Wales Deaf Women's coach, and I'm here today supporting the Community Day, which is fantastic. It's an opportunity for deaf children between the ages of 3 and 16 to just come and make friends, have fun, and improve their well-being in a safe environment, really. Yeah.
So how long have you been involved with rugby?
Well, my wife used to play. She's currently retired. She's now team manager. She's doing a great job. So I'd say I've only actually got on board kind of January,
nice. Okay.
Kind of fully, but I've always been a supporter. And yeah, it's lovely to see it grow. Really.
So will you be going to Japan?
I am going to Japan, yeah, I can't wait. So we've actually got a women's training session tomorrow. So looking forward to get the momentum going and make sure we're ready for the challenge ahead of us.
What would you say to someone who is thinking about doing sport? I know as myself, as someone who's hard of hearing, I think sport's not an option. What would you say to them to encourage them to have that confidence to give it a go?
I think it's really sad to hear that you feel that perhaps it's not an option for you. I think the inclusivity around it now, and it's all about the taking part, the participation, and kind of growing the confidence rather than the high-end elite stuff. So I'd say come along, have a go, make new friends, and you'll be made to feel very welcome, I'm sure.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we've had a really good time today. We've come down, we've met loads and loads of people down here, and everyone is like proper community, whether that be the parents there, the kids are all hanging out, having a great time as well, and the staff are absolutely amazing. So if you're thinking about rugby and you have hearing impairment or you're deaf, remember, rugby can be for you as well, and it definitely is something that's worth giving a go. So let's see where we end up next time when we go exploring even more things. Take care.